Generic greetings! Fractured Space is a game I originally played back in late 2014, and since then, everything has changed. Even the logo has changed, so you know a lot of work has been put into this thing. It is essentially a 5v5 free-to-play MOBA, so links are in the description and you can check it out yourself for free and all of that if you do so desire. I was originally drawn to the game because of the designs of the ships, and they are very human, for the lack of a better term. Let's just go to the hangar and you can see what I mean. Apart from being stunningly beautiful, I mean, I know this is Unreal Engine 4, I believe, which means you could fling a turd at it and it would make it render very nicely, but it's not just that, it's just that the ships are so beautifully designed. Like, every panel is being done well. Look, little lights all over it, and the guns and the thrusters, and it's just so detailed, and you can actually see that it is a ship that looks like it could be built, not just like a big silver blob. It's like very, very nice indeed. Also inspired by things like Battlestar Galactica and Babylon 5, Star Wars, the things I like. Either way, I first played it, 18 months ago, or however long it was, and it was originally came to early access, so there was bound to be some problems, but I liked it and played it and did some videos on it, and then I sort of fell out with the game. In fact, I've had several fallings out with it. It's been a bit of a roller coaster, actually. I've been trying it every 4 or 5 months just to see if I can get back in it, and this is the best release there's been. This is like the best state the game's ever been in, which you can expect because it's due out of early access on the 22nd of September, which means either very soon, depending on when you're watching this, or it's out now. But the best thing that I think they've introduced in, since the game came out, really, is bots. So you can go to player, and you can now play solo against bots, co-op, so you and some other players versus some bots, or just do your standard player versus player. But I originally had a falling out with the game because I was getting sledged by 13-year-olds who would then question my parentage because it obviously is a MMO. It's a MOBA, and that's just how things go. Any multiplayer game, you're always going to get that. It wasn't the case. I wasn't getting called names. The community seems to be quite nice in this. But either way, I was getting absolutely plastered. The problem was, it was a couple of things. For a start, there was only, versus other people, and the matchmaking was a bit iffy. Also, you couldn't really try, you couldn't try ships out. So you would look at a ship and you go, I don't know what that's like, but I'll give it a go. And you could only test it in the white heat of battle where warriors are forged, or in my case, I would just get turned into slag. And it was like, oh, okay, fair enough, I'm dead now. And it would take me a while to actually get used to the ships. And then there would be balance fixes and all that sort of stuff. And it was like, I can't really get used to it. But now you can not only try the ships on a firing range, but you can also do the sort of single player versus bots or co-op versus bots as well, which is fantastic. Also, they removed the tech tree, so originally you had to grind through different things to unlock stuff. None of that now, it's all just credits, which means if you want to save up for essentially Battlestar Galactica, which this thing is supposed to be because it's got flak guns, it's got missiles, it's got fighters, then you can do that. You just save up. In fact, I've got enough money to actually get that. Fantastic. Or you could go for things like the Guardian. They've got different prices on them. I don't know how they are priced. I have no idea whatsoever. I don't know whether it is based on how hard it is to drive or to fly or to pilot, whatever you would like to call it. But either way, look at the big guns on that. That is the definition of big honking space guns, isn't it? Wow, yes. Anyway, you can just unlock different ones, and you can also change the loadout. In fact, not in that one, that doesn't have a loadout, but some of them you can change the loadout, which they're not better, they are just different. So it might be like missiles that hit harder but are slower, or missiles that perhaps will hit a lot less softer but maybe add a debuff, things like that. There's not one ship that's supposed to be better. Well, I mean, there always will be because balance and all of that, but either way, and they're just different. I'm just going to show you a game. Let's go to play solo, and then we'll solo versus AI, and we'll just jump in, and I'll show you a bit of this thing. So, as I said, it's 5v5 MOBA, so we need to confirm our ship, so I will, it's waiting for players to connect. I don't know why it's waiting, it's just putting the bots in. I'm going to pick this one here. I've only got the first 3 unlocked, by the way. This is still a preview, not a review, I have to make that clear. Even though I've played about 20 hours, it's been over the course of its entire life, so obviously there's been changes and things like that, so I can only really show you a little bit of it, and certainly not representative of the late game or the better, bigger fights and things like that. So anyway, we will jump in and we'll just do some capturing. There's essentially 2 lanes, one on the left, one on the right. If you get to the end of that lane or capture the end point, you can then attack their base, which has some defenses. If you take them out, then you're not going to get shot at, which is fantastic. But if you cap it off, then you win. There's also something in the center, which is the gamma sector. And then if you get that, you get like a bonus. Fantastic. You also capture different points to gain resources, which you can then upgrade your ship. Originally, there was loads of different upgrades and stuff, but they've ditched all that in favor of just attack, defense, or utility, which again is good. You can also change your crew, which gives you different statistics stuff, but I haven't bothered with it. So it is it's like 3D fights. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to activate my jump engine and go on to the left here, and there we go, and then the jump engine goes. Oh yes, very, very nice, beautiful looking game, very, very nice. This is a weird Trade Federation type hub, which is essentially our base, and we are now here. Right, so a lot of asteroids, there we go, a lot of all icy asteroids. These are randomly generated as well. I don't know if they're randomly placed. I assume perhaps wrongly that they are, but maybe just randomly changes the asteroid positions, or maybe I know that the actual asteroids can change, so this might not be asteroids, it might be some big like obsidian spike things or whatever. Anyway, quick rundown of UI. Left hand side team, bottom shows you my chat as well as all of the abilities on what buttons, and on the right hand side it shows you things like where the enemy are, and it's just like a mini map. On the top shows you things like my capture status, and that is an enemy coming straight at me. So what I want to do is just sort of hide about here. There's actually a couple of enemies. That deet noise means I've just been locked on. There's missiles and mines coming towards me, which is why I've activated my point defense. This is very this is very oh good grief. Yeah, that was a little bit over the top, that one. I had to get out quickly. Yes, that was very chaotic for a moment there. So what I've had to do is I've been munched by like 3 or 4 bots, so I'm just having to run away and go back here, and then I can show you how you repair. You go back to these points that you've captured. It has to be the big ones on the top and bottom of each lane, and then you can repair. The good thing about this is that you have armor, so you can see all this armor, all the flames. That essentially means my armor on that side is absolutely caked, which means if someone shoots me there, they're going to go straight through the hull and cause loads of damage, which is something I don't want. So I'm now repairing up, and I am now repaired up. Excellent. So let's just target a ship, and you can see when you target it, it shows you the name. That's a propulsion field. It also shows you what weapons are in range. So at the moment that says number 2, which is my missiles. That's the missiles coming towards me. Activate my point defense. You can see they actually shot down some people, which is good. So there's a guy down the bottom, and he's getting a bit too close for his own good. So what I'm going to do is pop over the top. We'll fire missiles. We'll fire my left. Well, I'll basically fire everything. Fire everything! Fire torpedoes. Right, keep firing, keep firing. Here we go. And he is... Oh, God, there's the missiles coming straight into me. And he is down. Excellent. I've managed to destroy him. Right. I'm going to activate a propulsion field here, and I will get myself sped up and then back into the repair. Excellent. Obviously, all ships have different abilities and different like statistics, things like that. This one is quite a fast ship. It is good for sort of quickly getting in there and ambushing them or punishing people by like just charging forward. The bots, as far as I can tell, are not too bad. I mean, obviously, they're all bots, so they're never going to be as good as players, but I have lost several times to the bots, and I don't know whether that's just saying I'm a bad player or whether they are quite okay, but either way, I'm still having fun. So I'm firing my missiles. I'm going down. As you can see, it is obviously like 3D fighting. So you know it's you've got full. There we go. I just landed on top of the guy, which is problematic for him. Bang! And there we go. I've just taken some damage from exploding, I think. Right, let's just spin around and we'll gun repair as well. So it looks like we're pushing Alpha 2 lane on the right-hand side, as you can see on the minimap on the bottom right there. I've just got enough points to level up, so I need to go back to one of these, and then I need to get either attack, defense, or utility. And you can see how it says on the right there, increase. So attack, for example, increases damage inflicted, fire rate, and reduces weapon cooldowns. That's what I'm going to do on this ship, because I like just increasing its firepower, and we'll get that, and we'll also repair up, and then we'll start pushing this lane a bit more. Excellent. One of the things I'm still not too sure on is like you do a manual aim, and obviously all guns do take time to spin around, as you know, as they should do. But I don't know why there's a manual aim in it. I just don't understand it at all, because it's not, you're not pixel hunting. It's not like World of Tanks or other games that where you have to look for the weak parts of their armor or anything. You just point roughly towards the enemy and you fire, and you essentially hit on this depending on how good you are. But the problem is that because it's 3D like space and it's very difficult to navigate, you tend to get focused. You can also zoom in. You tend to get focused on a particular ship like that, and you can't really focus on your positioning, which is, you know, MOBAs. You know, you need to be very aware of your surroundings, and it's you can tunnel vision quite easily. What I'm going to do is activate my point defense, which is also offensive if the ships are close enough, which this guy is, and I'm just going to keep plastering into the bottom here. There we go. Yeah, so I don't know why you can't just lock onto a ship and just, you know, like fire either. I wouldn't say auto fire, I don't think that's fair, but actually have lock onto a ship so you can focus on your surroundings more. I don't know why that isn't a choice, because it seems a bit redundant, you having to look at the ships and fire, because essentially you're just doing that. I'm just looking roughly at it and then firing, and, you know, you either hit or miss. There's no like, oh, I've just hit there. Or I guess there is a bit where, you know, if you hit where the arm is down, then you will get more damage, but for most ships, it's very spammy. By the way, there's a lot of fighters coming in here and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is activate my boost, and I'm going to get out of there after hitting this big asteroid. Oh dear, oh dear. And now I'm stuck on the asteroid, and I'm gonna have to go down. And there we go. Right, that's some more missiles. I'm getting really hurt. Let's just keep firing. Run away, run away. Fire some missiles out. Oh my good grief, this is hurting. I will activate my dead. Okay, so you see, I got absolutely plastered off something, and now I'm dead, so I can show you the respawn. Because it's all planned. I just want to show you how it respawned. That's a lie. You didn't buy that, did you at all? No. Today's beverage is lemon tea. So anyway, yeah, like I said, I don't understand why you can't just auto-lock, but whatever. It would be a nice feature to have. It would be a very nice feature to have. Obviously, for the sniper ships, you want to target different points and stuff. I don't know whether it's got modular damage. I don't think so, because it's you can't like hit their engines and slow them down. As far as I'm aware, like I said, this is a preview and things could have changed. Right, so we're in Stanley Kubrick's 2001 here, where we're in the hyperspace thing, and what we need to do now is jump over to probably beta 1. Now, I don't know whether it's a bug or something, but sometimes you seem to get stuck here. In fact, certain multiplayer, I've been playing multiplayer games where I just can't, I've just been stuck in this thing, and regardless of whether I try to jump or not, I just can't jump out of this thing, and then it'll just kick me out of the game, which is annoying, but anyway. Right, look at that. Very, very nice. So there's a ship next to me, and it's currently turning. I'm going to jump out. We need to jump back to base, actually, so let's do that. We have locked jump access to the enemy base, it says, but I'm still stuck here. Oh, this is a horrible, horrible bug. In fact, I can't even... Oh, I can turn my ship. There we go. Now I can jump. So what I'm going to do is jump towards my own base because the computer are actually hitting that quite hard. They need to cap it, and obviously that's something I do not want. So I will target... Oh my good grief, most of them are here. Let's activate this boost, and then see, look, the white... a white... beam of death come out the engines, whatever that means. Right, let's just target this guy that's almost dead. So find me smart missiles off. There we go, he's probably going to die now. There, he's dead. And this guy here. So they're not capturing because we've got more people here, and we just need to keep absolutely plastering. This is the Battlestar Galactica ship, and I'm going to get close, and I'm just going to... This ship actually does... Look at that. No, they've got no armor on that side. See how much damage they took? Loads of damage. Fantastic. Right. They've still got a ship over there, so I will fire my... Oh, you can see I've only got my missiles in range, number 2, but I'm not in range yet, so I'm just going to turn around, and then... Come on, fire missiles. I'll get to fire them at some point. There's the missiles go out. I love where the missiles fire out and then the engines activate and stuff. Very, very nice. And let's activate my boost, and I want to get close, and I'm going to zip straight past him. Rail rockets. Look at the damage going out. And he's dead. Right. So, let's go over to Beta 1. Let's get rid of their jump access. So... Oh, Gamma. No, Gamma's actually open, so you can go to Gamma and get a bonus, but I've just jumped here, and it does take a while for your drive to, not spool up, but essentially repair, like, recharge. So what I want to do is capture this point here, which is halfway, you can see on the top there, and then what I'll do is I'll jump to Beta. So I'll jump to Gamma. Looks like all of our ships are pretty much dead, though, but I'm going to jump there now. Because I want to get it. I will preemptively orient my ship, because when you jump from one sec to the other and you keep your orientation. It looks like there is... Oh my good grief, there's 3 enemies here. I cannot do anything about that. I am just going to turn around and get the hell out of dodge. So I'm just going to leg it. Absolutely leg it. There's nothing I can do about this one. There's all the missiles going in, and I'm going to jump back to home base, and I will, again, preemptively spin round. If you are warping away like this, if you're jumping away and you get hit, you take a huge amount of damage. You do not want to get hit while you're jumping away at all. Looks like I'm getting jammed from somewhere. Some sort of propulsion field here. This is an enemy one. Now it's gone. Right. That's a detection buoy, just in case something comes through. Or buoy, depending on how you prefer. I'm going to get myself a attack upgrade, and now I'm going to jump over to left, because that's where... Actually, no, let's do it. Damn it. No, stop the jump! Stop the jump! Abort the ship! No, you can't do it. Oh, well. There's some other stuff on the UI. Left-hand side, in the center left, you can see there's like a green bar. That is my health, and on the right is like my energy used for abilities. Don't really use much energy on this ship because it doesn't really have the... What the hell is the enemy ship? There it is. It doesn't really have the abilities to, like, they're all activated and then cool down. There's got some ships like the stealth ship will activate abilities and they'll slowly drain energy over time, but this doesn't have any of them, so that guy's gonna go, surely. Have some rail rockets, mate. He's gone. Right. Okay. So, there's still another ship up there. So we'll keep firing away. Activate a... looks like I'm going to be on my own because that guy's about to die. Oh. There's probably going to be a couple died if we're not careful. He's got no armor this side, so I'm hitting him for a lot. There we go. Right, he's dead. Excellent. So what we'll do, we will stop, we'll spin round, and we'll go over... We can either go over there to capture the mine, and what the mine does is on the top you can see you've got an overall amount of points, and those points allow you to level up. But I'm going to ignore that completely. I'm going to get this one, because this will open up the enemy base. And we need to push hard now because we are getting sledged on the right hand side. We are actually 3 ships down and something's just jumped in, and you know what? This is bad. This is bad. Can I take this out? Actually, with 2 ships I probably could give it a go.
The enemy has damaged our engines.
Hang on, there's a ship over there. Damn it. Enemies damage our engines. Everything's going wrong. Yeah. It looks like I got him. I think his armor was gone. And that guy's jumping. Oh, okay. We might have had this. Come on. Damn it. He got away. Right. He got away, but what happened is, managed to take it out. There's another ship, actually. There it is. Oh, damn it. This is not good. Damn it! That's a crying shame. I did almost manage to get that. Problematic. I was going to jump out, but as I said, when you jump, you do take a lot of damage, so it just wouldn't have worked. You have to then get behind the asteroids or get behind that big shield there, and then that will help you out, because obviously you can't get shot. So it is about your positioning, which is why I think I like the auto-aim stuff, but alas. Anyway, looks like they've got 4... Yeah, 4 people there, which is, yeah, essentially we've lost Beta 2. I'm not even going to try and push that when I come back in. I'll probably go to Alpha 2 on the right and push that lane as well. Obviously, this is a team game, so if you think you're going to go full Rambo and take everybody out, then you will be severely disappointed. There are some ships that are used to ambush. In fact, this is one of them. It's a very quick ship where you can get around the back of people and things like that. But either way, let me just jump straight there. There we are. Yeah, as I said, like, I was stuck in the last one, but this one I can jump straight in. Don't know why. Anyway, so, you know, if you want to just go Rambo, then it's not really going to work out. There's also a couple of ships that are like stealth ships, which you could use to ambush people, but, you know, obviously all of these are, you're better off with other people. Even if it's just they can absorb the hits, and, you know, like a scumbag, you can use them to take all the hits. So it looks like there's a guy over there that's on half health. Or has he just died? I think he's just died. No, he's still there. He's just hiding behind that point. Got a couple of different ships. So, let's get shots out. And see if I can aim them missiles right. Oh, that was a good shot, wasn't it? I hit them very, very hard. So this guy's gone. Beefy X. See you later, mate. You're going down. And he's down. Okay. That's a friendly ship. There's some fighters. You can hear the... oh, missiles. You can hear the engineer and the captain and stuff essentially saying I'm a crap driver, which is fair point, well made. So, I will now go down here and capture this, which is good. And we've now got jump access to the enemy base, and I'm going to take that straight away. What I want to do, straight at the base, the problem with the enemy base is that you have to capture it, and the deterrent is, well, several missiles all the way around the place, so I'm going to try and take them out by killing these turret generators, and that will allow me to, well, destroy the turrets, essentially. They will stop firing at me. So, blasting away, get inside this red bubble anyway, just to start the cap point, because it doesn't go down, so, you know, we're currently on 7% capture. Look at that, it's actually going up quite fast as well. So I'm going to take the hits here, all taken on my port side, which means the armor is probably gone now, so that's never a good thing. Let's have a look at the armor. Yeah, it's broke. There we go, that's gone. And I will just simply sit here and give them a good plastering. There we go, I'm actually going out with a cap point. I'm doing it all wrong, I'm doing it all wrong. Come on, there we go. And... right, problem. They are... as far as I can tell, that's a Battlestar type thing coming towards me. Well, he's not looking at me, but you can see the flak field is kicking out. Oh my good grief, he's absolutely hammering that other guy. I should have bailed. I should have ran. He's getting closer. Yeah, he's hit me with an engine. One of his abilities is to essentially stop your engine, so I'm going to just try and run away. Didn't work out. Armor was down, and there we go, and he killed me. That is, it's got flak. You can see on the left-hand side, like, what it can do. Flak, engine shutdown, boost, dorsal missiles, slow drones. Yeah, it's a tough ship, that thing, the Colossus. Very tough ship. So, still, we need to respawn. Got 35 seconds until we respawn. Our base is 15% captured. Theirs is 74% captured. We've got more resources. However, we have got 4 ships dead, which means we're almost certainly going to lose Gamma, which is now open, so they'll get more bonuses. We'll have to see how this goes. One thing they've done with the bots as well is an issue with the multiplayer games is if you were getting absolutely sledged, you were getting done in, and someone left, that was it. It's a 5v5. You don't get someone to replace it. Oh, sorry, you did get someone to replace it, but they would come in, see that you're getting plastered. Either they would sit there thinking, well, I'll just, we're already losing, I'm not going to fight and we'll just lose quicker and I'll get the points. Or they would, I'll try and jump to Gamma and see what happens. I don't think it's going to work out, but we'll see. Or they would, fight and lose, and it's just annoying for the people that would just come back in. That's not good. I didn't want to see that next to me. Let's activate my point defense, see if I can shoot some of their stuff down. I'm going to activate my engines booster, and I'm going to go over here and see if we can get this guy. A lot of shots coming in here. Absolutely hammered down the bottom. It's very chaotic at times, but it's also simultaneously very readable. Being pushed down. Yeah, I'm getting absolutely done in here. I can't sit here for long. It can be rock, paper, scissors at times with certain ships, which you would expect. If you expect to go toe to toe with toe to toe against a Colossus and you're in like a ghost stealth ship, then guess what? You're gonna have a bad time. I'm dead. Yeah, shouldn't have jumped into Gamma. Probably a mistake, but it slowed them down if nothing else. But yeah, that's got a rotary cannon, which is just. It's awesome, that can. I think you have to just like hold fire and it slowly spools up and then just kicks out an absolute crap ton of shots. Let's have a look at some of the other ships. So there is one of them. I don't know the ship names. I'm not even going to pretend to know the ship names. That's a ship that apparently is bashing off the asteroids. As I said, the bots do seem to be okay. They do have some issues driving now and again, but this is the first implementation as far as I'm aware of the bots, so you expect them to get better as it progresses. But at least you can actually do this now. The matchmaking seems to be vastly improved as well. I don't know whether it's been improved matchmaking or there's more players, which means you get a better spread. Like I was playing games before against people that were much higher than me, but now it does seem to be that it does balance everybody out and they seem to be quite fair games. Whether you win or lose, it does seem to be quite balanced because you can see your matchmaking rating and stuff. So let's jump over to this point. Has got 2 people there. We've also got one guy and a gladiator. Do I really want to help him out? I'm going to have to, because if he dies, then essentially we're going to have to. Oh my good grief, there's a lot of them around here. If he dies, then we will have a lot of issues because they will be able to capture point 1 and then start capping off. This is the stupid battle star again, and what am I doing? What am I doing, stupid idiot? I'm flying straight towards the bloody thing. But I did activate my. Yeah, I know I've lost power. I can tell by that because of the massive explosions all over the ship. You can tell because of the. Sparks on the back of the ship. Yeah, I charged towards the thing and activated my point defense, so the missiles, even though they came out the tube, they didn't do much. He's now dead, which is fantastic. What we'll do, we'll spin around. And base is under attack because they've captured the other one now. Okay, back to base, I guess. And I will have to spin round. What's our base? They're on 15% base capture, so I'm not really too worried. What I do need to do, though, is repair my boat, because it is all broken. There's some fighters, there is. Where are the enemy? There's one. Yeah, I've both barrels, mate. It's got a nice little alpha kick on this one. You can really kick out a bit of damage. Oh my good grief, they might win this. Right, they're 88% captured. And 89. It's based on how many people are in it. Hang on. Can I fire the missiles and get him? Oh, it's going to be close. Right, I think we're okay. I think we managed to pull it back now. But we do need to... Where am I getting hit off? Oh, that guy back there. Let's see if I can aim these missiles well. And go. Garbage. Messed it up. Yeah, we might be able to push on their side and get them down. Their base is open, though. That's the thing. Their base is open. So what I'm going to do... Actually, it's not. It's not open. It's... They've got both points. What I'm going to do is go over the right-hand side on Alpha 2 and then capture it. So, you can see the way the game is going back and forward. The games generally lasted, I think when I was playing, they were lasting up to like sort of 40 minutes at times, and it was just really, really sluggish, and honestly, I just got bored. But the games do seem to be a lot faster. Now, obviously, you will get longer games based on how good or bad the opponents are doing. You know, if they're just, you know, absolute monkeys, then you're going to be fine. You're going to just go through no problem. If they are, however, a total MLG, you're just going to get your ass kicked. But you're okay as well, then, you know, it's going to be back and forward constantly. Anyway, so there looks like there's some fighters coming in here. That is a displacer. If he's on his own, he's not on his own. Right, okay, fine. I will have to turn around and run away. What I'm going to do is just go back to main base. There's no way I can fight this on my own. So I'm just going to go back to main base. Even if I come back in just a moment, it doesn't matter, because I'd rather jump back and then sort of spin around and check how it's going. So we've got one in alpha, one in beta. Now we've got two in beta, I think. 1, 2, yeah, 2 in there. I think we'll go here. We'll get a good push on the left-hand side. Spool the drive up. Preemptively spin it round. You can see the arrow on the bottom right in home base. You can see the arrow orientation doesn't change. Activate our engine booster, and we'll quickly get into the fight. One of my favourite tactics in this thing is just to find an enemy, focus on him, and then wait until he's like preoccupied with something else, and then just jump in and ambush, and just, you know, you get a lot of damage out very, very quickly. Like this guy here, for example, who is getting absolutely plastered. Bye, guy. Right, let's keep the push on. Looks like there's some other ships over there. But if we get in there, we should be able to take them out. There's some missiles coming in. You can see the little triangles there. But fire, that missed. Them secondary weapons of mine are not guided. So, there you go. Right, what I want to do is just get right over the top. I've overshot him. And secondaries, he's gone. Right, here's Battlestar again. Oh, God, right, let's just jump out. Not jump out, let's activate engines. Ah! I activated my... Oh, look, there we go. He's trying to jump out. And look at the damage going into him. Look at it. The chance of him getting out was slim to none. But he actually got out. So, apparently, the chances are a lot higher than I thought. Right, so... I'm going to capture this point. It then means that we have access to their base, but also we can repair, and then I'm going to jump over to Gamma, and this should give us a nice little boost. I should really sit here longer to repair, but I really want to get in there while there's only one enemy ship and take them out, because there's only 3 ships on our side anyway. So here we go. Zoom in, and about there. Damn it. Right, put a propulsion field up. Give me extra speed. I'm almost fully healed anyway, so it's not too bad. It looks like they've got stealth mines, so activate point defense, I think. That would be best. And he's gone. Excellent. So, capturing this... Oh, good grief. Capturing Gamma, which is good. One thing that does seem to be missing, and I don't know whether I've just genuinely missed... Look at that. That's very, very hot down there. Look at them asteroids. They're like baked potatoes floating in space. Yes, one of the things that seem to be missing is like boarding pods. I know that all the ships have a crew rating, but I don't know whether there's like boarding pods and it simulates like crew getting boarded. I don't know. Or your ship getting boarded. Yes, I know I'm getting hit hard. I think they've jumped out. So anyway, looks like we've actually captured their base. So I'm going to... so we're capturing their base. I'm going to spin it round. And let's get in here. That propulsion field can go. And we'll get in. Activate engine boost. Propulsion field up. Get straight in there. In like flame. Here we go. Missiles away. And... whoa, just missed it. Doesn't look, I don't think there's like ramming damage or anything like that. But that's good, I guess. We're on 93%. We're doing alright. And... that's a win. And there you go. Not bad at all. The AI is balanced as far as I know from your like overall score, your matchmaking score and stuff. So yeah, it will change and stuff. But that was a tough fight, and that was just a single. That was just single games. That was me with for the bots versus for the bots. But you can do it with you and players versus just the bots. And obviously you can just do it versus other players as well. And if they, you get people leave, then you will like they will be replaced by bots. Now, one thing you don't get when you do just a single-player game like that is you do not get any experience or any monies. Now, I might actually, it's gone up there, but that might be because, right. That's just going to be $4,000, it says. Now, I'm not entirely sure that's accurate because I know as of yesterday there was a bug which was incorrectly reporting this. Because you're not supposed to get any money or anything like that when you play just single player like that. But it was my first game. Special bonuses awarded on first playthrough. Well, that was my first playthrough on just the solo versus AI. But you get the same thing for co-op. You do get stuff for co-op though. And when you do multiplayer. And there's also different modes. So you've got this, what is it? That's custom, unlocked at level 11, and ranked. Yeah, I'm not going to do them. And you get these little bonuses like active missions every day. So you get like random drops and stuff like that. So and you can also do, Conquest mode is the standard mode. It is Frontline. Game again. I don't even know. Frontline. Yeah, search for Frontline games against other players. I have no idea what it is, to be honest with you, because I've never played it. As I said, this was only a preview, so I haven't tried a lot of these things out. Either way, that is a little bit of Fractured Space. I am back into the game in a big way. I've played this ship enough now that I've got used to how it works and what I can and can't do, and that's like the thing, knowing your limitations. But like all MOBAs, you need to know pretty much everything you're versing. You need to know what the opponent's got just as well as yourself, and that is going to put some people off. Also, it is free to play. Some people might not like the economy. The way you unlock ships is either by premium or platinum, it's called, but essentially premium, you have to buy it with real money, or by standard credits, which you unlock as you play. I've got 228,000 plus a bit of change, and that is probably only over 2 or 3 hours. Not many games at all to get that many credits. And because there's no tech tree though, because you don't have to grind through different ships or anything like that, you can just look at these ships, try them, get one, even if it's really expensive. It won't take long for you to get the ship you want, and then you play it, and you learn it, and you do that, and you get better with that ship. And then you can go for something else. So it's not like, I have to collect them all. You don't have to go through and collect all of these ships. But some people will want them all. But either way, you're probably not going to get very good if you just try loads of different shapes. Either way, that is a little bit of Fractured Space. Links in the description so you can try it out yourself. I quite like it again because of the bot stuff. But I have been playing versus other people and enjoying that too. As always, though, thank you very much for watching. Comments in the comments and generic partings.